Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Dino Inc. here, with another video. And today we're joined here with Adam, J-Rays, whatever he calls himself, to go over his hybrid, Henshinasaur. You guys might have heard of it. It's one of the more popular ones, I think. And yeah, this is basically another one of those deep dive videos where I interview the artist, try to figure out what's going on, what his ideas behind it are. But thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So first, just an intro, like who are you, in general, just general information about yourself. Let the audience know who you are.
I'm Adam. I am a Canadian artist, and I study at a university to get a bachelor's degree in paleobiology. I draw traditionally, digitally, I sculpt, paint, sing, and just a lot of general art.
Can we get like a general description of your hybrid?
Alright, let's get started. So, Henshinasaurus is a large sauropod that lives in the redwoods of Dinosaur Simulator. It is roughly the size of Alamosaurus, or in this case, Brachiosaurus, since Alamosaurus is not in the game yet. As a young sauropod, Henshinasaurus has the ability to fly, granting it an easier time to survive in the wild, especially in public servers where KOSing is often seen. However, as it matures, it loses the ability to fly, and once it's a fully fledged adult, it will be a sauropod. However, Henshinasaurus won't be your average sauropod, as Henshinasaurus can both bleed and run faster than most sauropods around that size. I think with a good playable, it should have some drawbacks, and it does. Henshinasaurus will have a slightly lower defense and slightly lower health than most sauropods around that size.
Where did you get your idea or inspiration for, if you did at all?
I took inspiration from Saurians, Dakotaraptors, and Komodo dragons. They avoid challenges from their own species at a young age. For example, Henshinasaurus can fly at a young age, similar to how baby Komodos can climb trees, and when it turns into an adult, it loses the ability to climb. As for the color scheme, I took inspiration from Sunset color palettes. On the original submission, I didn't take inspiration from anything, and it was just more of me putting stuff on the paper and just calling it a day.
How long did it take you to make, like, approximately?
I think it took me about 2 weeks to fully submit the hybrid. Around the time when the hybrid contest started, I think it took me a week to have my first submission, but if you were in the UG Discord server, you would have probably seen me post it.
What is special about your hybrid in comparison to the other, submissions, or even the other hybrids that are in Dinosaur Simulator as it currently stands?
Henshinasaurus is a special case because it loses its ability to fly over time. If it gets added, it'll be the only herbivore hybrid that can do this.
Why would it benefit DS by being added? Like, what about it really makes it to where it should be added?
DS would benefit from Henshinasaurus due to its unique playstyle. I think it would add more variety, and it would be a much more interesting way of being rewarded a sauropod. I think it would be cool to have something that changes its niche depending on its age. And as an adult, it would be a running menace, essentially. Since Henshinasaurus is able to bleed because of its osteoderms on the side.
So what is the play style you see? Because all of the hybrids have different play styles. Like Megavor's like the tank, Evanicus is the glass cannon, Albino Terror is just like the hard hitting, carnivore. What play style do you see Henshin in?
I see Henshina as, well, it completely depends on its age. As a baby, it would serve a role similar to a Pteranodon, where it would just feed off of whatever and fly around. And as it grows, it would fill in, as I said before, it would fill in the niche in between Kaijusoro and Quetzalcoatlus, being as a somewhat tanky flyer. And then as an adult, I see Henshinasaurus as a tank, a purely terrestrial tank that can bleed, can defend its own against, I would assume, 1 or 2 terrors, maybe a Megavore.
Even though the stat team takes care of this, what kind of stats specifically, as a DS player, would you see Henshin having?
I imagine Henshinasaurus to have around 2,550 HP to 2,950 HP. For damage, I think it would be somewhere around 150. For defense, I think it should be around 20, maybe 15. I think 25 would be a little too generous. For speed, I think it should have 12 walk speed and 18 run speed. For the growth, I think people should be able to utilize Henshinasaurus as long as they can using its unique growth stages. So I think 3 or 4 hours should be sufficient.
So its DNA gain would be around Argent and Barosaurus's DNA gain?
I would assume so. I think it would be a potent farmer, but not as potent as, I would say, Argent, because that would just be a little too OP.
So like maybe like 3.5 hours, like a 3.5 growth rate?
Yeah, 3.5 growth rate sounds good. And 30 to 40 flying speed for baby, and 25 to 32 for juvie and subadult. I don't want to completely invalidate most playstyles, so I think it should be slightly slower than Quetzal, just so like Quetzal can have an option to escape, but really it's up to the devs.
What do you say to all the haters? Like everyone who's talking bad about Henshin and whatnot? What do you say to all of them?
As for the haters, I think you're allowed to hate or just dislike a design. That's fine. But when it comes to the fact that you're just on it without valid criticism, I think you should keep those opinions to yourself, because it's honestly just harmful to the artists to constantly barrage them with insult. And for the other artists, I do wish you good luck. I think every single submission is amazing. I don't hate or dislike any of the designs. I think all of them are actually amazing, and I'm not just saying that because I'm one of the contestant winners. No, I genuinely think that the top 10 were picked very well, in my opinion.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, and hopefully the other contestants will be able to hear them if they watch this video. But I really do appreciate you willing to join me for this interview. Thank you for, coming along and interviewing.
No problem. Thank you for interviewing me.
Alright guys, and that'll be all for this video. Thank you again to Adam, or J-Rays, I guess he would be called in Roblox, for the interview again. If you guys want to vote for Henshinasaurus, make sure to just come in, look for Henshinasaurus right there, come over here to this little thing, just hold down, and that's how you vote for it. Make sure to join the Dino Inc. Discord, make sure to join the Unhatched Games Discord, join the group as well on Roblox so that you can, represent with the merch as well. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Keep an eye out for more of these in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!